Hello, thank you for joining me. My name is Claire and I have a 2-card tarot reading for you. Poppy, my dog, is just sitting the other side of this camera, so I'm fully expecting her to move in a minute and knock the camera flying. So let's see if that happens, shall we? That's my premonition for the day. Right, okay, it is Wednesday, what is it now, the 13th? No, 12th of April. Losing track of days because there's been too many bank holidays. Right, what have we got today? Do you know, I had a weird thought that one might come out. We've got Judgment cards and we've got the 7 of Pentacles. Yesterday, if you saw it, we had the 8 of Pentacles and I was and the 9 of Wands, and I was talking about the 9 of Wands character looking at the 8 of Pentacles and feeling a little bit jealous. And it wasn't until later that I thought, you know, jealousy is a word that really triggers people. No one's going to go, yeah, I'm really jealous. You know, they're not, are they? Well, gel, as they say around here in Essex. And I thought, well, maybe that was a judgmental thing that I said. Perhaps I sort of, you know, inadvertently offended people talking about being jealous. And that's what made me think about the Judgment card. So it's really funny that this card, I'm going to just put the 7 down for a minute. But it's really funny that this card came out. Because it's almost like invoking uncomfortable feelings in people can bring on a judgment, can't it? And yeah, I kind of wondered if that had happened, because it made me actually think, when have I been jealous? When have I sort of had times when I've, you know, the little green-eyed monsters come up? And I've noticed, you know, probably last year when I was going through some stuff and I wasn't doing any writing because my sister was really poorly and she passed away, and just, you know, life just kind of took over. And I remember seeing people doing really well with their writing on Facebook, people I know, and yeah, feeling a little bit jealous. But I think it's because I was in a really rubbish place. So, you know, all the things that I wanted to do in my life were not happening. And it can spiral, can't it? And it can make these kind of uncomfortable feelings happen, really. And there's no judgment there. And I thought I would share that story because I just feel like this today has come on from what I was talking about yesterday. So if you didn't see yesterday's, go back and have a look. I remember listening to a professor, and he was talking about lobsters, and he said when they need to grow out of their shell and grow a new shell, it makes them feel uncomfortable. So that idea of being uncomfortable is a signal for change. And I feel that this Judgment card is coming in as a signal for change. You know, it's number 20 in the Major Arcana. 20 is the end of the second cycle of the Fool's journey. So he's almost like at the end of his life and he's being promised the world, but he's really literally got to kind of move through, you know, judgment into sort of into a new being, I guess. You know, it's almost like the passing of his human self to his spiritual self. And I feel that the Judgment card does come in and people fear it. People really do fear it because, I mean, not so much in this card because this is quite a beautiful version of Judgment. But in other ones, there's people rising out of coffins and it's like, oh, don't want that card, you know, because it's the idea of, you know, death because you see in the coffins and stuff. But it's actually a promise of rebirth, all right? Now, coupled with the 7 of Pentacles, I feel like a message is coming through because yesterday we had the 8. So today that we're having the 7, it's not about stepping back. It's about, okay, so I'm going to say this how it's being said to me. Take one step back yourself, as if sometimes you've got to take a step back to move forward. So I feel like if you're sort of trying to force yourself forward and you're not quite in the right mindset, or it's not working, or you know that the path you're going down is not right, take a step back, have a look at this lady. She's very self-sufficient. She's gathered food and what have you for herself. The pentacles are around her. As with all of these cards, we've got the beautiful spirit beings in the tree. We've also got some beautiful spirit beings around the Judgment card. I really feel like this is the calling, which is obviously, you know, she's got the trumpet there playing, and the judgment is very much about hearing the call. If you've been feeling change is necessary, change is inevitable, take a step back and listen out for those messages and that calling for you. And as I say, if the readings and various things that have been going on in your own life have made you feel uncomfortable, made you aware that there are aspects of your life that maybe are not great and you maybe want to change, I feel that these are saying, yes, that you're absolutely right and you're right to feel that way. And when the judgment comes in, it is urging us to take that call to action. You know, trust the universe, trust that this is the right way for you. I do like the fact that this Seven of Pentacles lady is sitting and taking a break, because I do feel like she's really hardworking, but she's aware that she's got enough potential and skill to just keep moving on in her life. So I feel like that's a very important thing to say today. And I do feel very very pushed to mention these beings around, whether that's in nature or in your spirit life or your spirit guides in some way. I really do feel that we're all being pushed to move on and change and make the changes necessary to enhance our lives. I said about hearing the call and a car alarm's just gone off and the sun's come out, so it's a bit weird. Maybe it's not a trumpet, it's just a car alarm that's going off. So I really do like these cards today, and I really do. There's Poppy moving, camera's shaking. I really do feel that there's a big message here, and I'm perhaps not even giving it justice, just giving it a few moments time, but I really do feel this judgment is today's the day. Come on, you've got to make these changes. You've got to trust the universe. We've got you, and you are supported. So you're not just supported in the fact there, but you've got what you need to move on and make the changes in your life. I hope that that message has helped. I'm going to go because Poppy's about to knock the camera flying. I'll be back again tomorrow. And please do like and subscribe and leave me a message. I always love to hear how these messages do resonate with you. And I hope that that has helped. And just one last thing about judgment. Don't judge yourself too harshly. There's no need to. You're doing a great job with, with everything that goes on in your life. You're always just doing the best you can. So yeah, although judgment was our card today, maybe no judgment should be the message. All right, thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.